everyone, this is Dusk Gamer, and today we are playing Fatal Frame 3 The Tormented. This is mostly a blind Let's Play, like 96% blind. With that, I'm playing on the PS2. I have a theory this is going to release on PSN probably next month, because Fatal Frame 2 is going to be coming out next Tuesday, and Fatal Frame 1 came the month before. Oh yeah, well of course we have a game data. Want to save start? Of course, no. I don't know why they ask you those questions all the time. If I was launching the game, I'd probably want to save data, but I guess it's nice of them to ask. Alright, does this game have an opening movie? I don't recall Fatal Frame 1 and 2 having any. But Project Zero's presenting it to me anyway. It's kind of funny because the Project Zero symbol always kind of looked like a fancy plate to me. Fatal Frame 3 The Tormented. Now, there are quite a few things that I've heard about this game, and they're kind of all over the place. I've heard some people tell me this is the scariest game in the franchise. I've had other people tell me it's the least scary. I've heard some people tell me it's the best game in the franchise. I've heard some people tell me it's the worst. Guess I'll have to form my own opinion then. Since I have played Fatal Frame 1, 2, and a bit of 4, so let's go through my experience with 3. It's also been a while since I've played Fatal Frame though, and this is my first time playing a Fatal Frame game with the PS2 controller, which I'm still not ultra familiar with, so it might take me a bit of time to adjust everything. New game, load game, album, option. Start with the option. System settings. Not sure if there's too much I can say about this. Vibration on, subtitles on. Turn that audio up, brother. We want it nice and loud where we're going. No, seriously, I don't know why they even have to question. Of course we want nice and loud. Why would we dislike some loudness inside the audio? I'm also live streaming this, but I'm not going to be able to communicate with the live streamers as much as I would like to. So if we go over with that, there's not too much else to say about it. Confirm that stuff. Gameplay quickly. Player controls, third person. Oh, this is actually interesting to me. I didn't know they had a first person option in Fatal Frame 3. Now I know. Change film, directional buttons. Analog stick, directional. I guess I'll do directional buttons, I think. Point of view, normal, flip, analog stick. Okay. That's fairly interesting to have. Brightness. This is the default setting. It is the standard brightness setting. If I turn it a lot brighter, we're able to see everything. If we turn it a lot darker, I'd not be able to see shit. So this is the medium dark setting. This is the default right here. I think I might make things up to here in order to see things. I know it looks a lot darker on my TV screen than it does in the actual recording, but there should be good. Controller, exit settings. What is my controller settings before I get into this? Okay, so that's my map. That's my notebook. R2 and R1 have absolutely no purpose, apparently. I don't know, something about this. Let's see, we have 3 control types. These two are about the same, except the map is added to my thing, and then the finder on is put there. That sounds a bit more natural to me, so I might use types, yeah, that's type C. B, switches around my controls a bit. I think C makes the most sense to me, though. So, take that, and exit settings. Let's get ourselves on the road with the game, finally. Unless there's assign video mode. That was video mode. Change the video mode for process display. You must have a component AV cable for progressive display TV. Ah! I can't see anything. It was a horrible, horrible prank. So yeah, we don't have progressive TV, apparently. That apparently kills my stream. Press the start menu again. Yeah, let's get ready finally for a new game. I'm set for this. New game, easy or normal. We're gonna go with normal, of course. I haven't actually seen the opening cutscene of Fatal Frame 3.
okay? Should we get going?
I heard this house was haunted. Too bad it's not.
Rumors are just rumors. I'm gonna load these up.
You? Where am I?
Now we're already controlling the game. So we're in some sort of black and white realm, and I can't say too much else. The graphics look a lot nicer than Fatal Frame 1 and 2, given I even played the Director's Cut versions. This looks very impressive, though. Nice attention to detail and all that. Apparently we're playing as a character named Rei, who seems to be the most adult of any of the Fatal Frame heroines, heroines, whatever you want to call them, so far. Can I investigate things? No, I cannot. I don't have a... Oh, yeah, I do have the camera, and I move around like this when I've got the camera out while I have it pulled out. Now, the actual button to attack with the camera, I don't think I want to waste right now. But I did anyway, just to get a nice photo of the ceremony center. So those are the controls I have. To undo the camera, I do it like that. The controls will take me a little bit of time to get used to, but I'm sure I'll get used to them in no time. What is the run button? There's the run button. Good old run buttons, which means the only way forward is... This might come as a surprise, but it's forward. The music's also kind of hauntingly chilling right now. Kind of like mystic, holy. Well, I guess the only thing we have before us is a door and some sort of... You know, you would think that you would find the ceremonial thing kind of suspicious. Fatal Frame has a theme of ceremonies, but she says nothing. Ah, well, we'll let it slide. This game also so far has longer loading times than the other series for me. Oh, don't miss my camera opportunity. I just got a picture of a butt. There we go. That counted for something. It's also one of the few times in a Fatal Frame game where the picture has not disappeared for me. Usually the ghosts disappear after they do stuff like that. Ah, well, apparently that ghost wants to hang around a little bit. Maybe he and I can be good old buddy, good old pals. Apparently he's also blind as a bat and needs a hearing aid or something because he really didn't hear us or see us. Because my assumption is that he's a bad ghost if he didn't attack us. I know, kind of bad for me to think that all ghosts are either there to attack me or there to aid me. We're getting blocked barricaded stairways though, so the only way forward is to go this way. Which I thought was going to happen anyway, because it looks like there's a shiny over there to the left. Shiny, shiny. We were not actually a shiny. It looks like a shiny, but it is in fact a candle. Little details that you don't quite see until after it's too late. Alright, do we have another way to get a picture here? Oh my, oh dear, oh my, the ghost is gone or something. Well, that could turn out worse, that could turn out better. Well, let's assume that's how ghosts roll here, and he probably went home or something. If I was a ghost, I would have left if there was some woman approaching here too. She's got a fucking camera, which is probably the camera obscura. Don't want to mess with her. No siree. Uh-oh, get my camera. Picture of my boyfriend forever. Forever and ever, you probably would Ray say. Because she apparently really misses him. Now, I'm just assuming it's her boyfriend. It could be her brother, it could be her father even, and I wouldn't know. But all I know is that his name is You. So maybe he is supposed to be you, the player. Come on, guys, just transit yourself into his body. He is what you want him to be, for he is you, and you is you. You is you. Without the deep metaphorical shit that means meaningless nonsense, let's just go around the bend and peekaboo behind here, which we can't do, by the way, because there's actually nothing behind there. Which I thought there'd be something, because over here there's something. Oh! Well, I just got a creepy camera angle. Let's run with that. Is that a mirror? No, it's not a mirror. If it darn me, if there's a mirror, I'd see my own reflection. Unless, of course, I'm a vampire, which I'm pretty sure that's not the twist of the story here. It looks like sort of an epic area. In fact, it's got kimonos. And if Fatal Frame has taught me something, rooms with kimonos in them are usually not a good thing. Especially if it also has a doll in it. Seriously, a room with a kimono and a doll? What the hell did this room have to do to be so fucking cursed? Say hi to the camera, though. Glamorous, baby! Alright. Nothing else around here. There's not even anything on the doll. I'll just change this camera angle, let you know there's a doll there. Just stay still and we'll come for you later. Which means we'll just have to explore this corner of the world. This is where my boyfriend went. Freaking dead boyfriends. Always leading you by a string on your finger. That's okay, though. Actually, there's quite a few areas I can go. There also seems to be a staircase here. However, though, if Fatal Frame has taught me anything, usually follow the dead ghost. I want to get a picture. Ah! Fork you guys, making me miss my picture opportunities. Seems like that was a mother and a child, and a stain on the floor which sticks out because it's stainy. In fact, now that I'm paying attention, it looks like the stain travels down the floorboards over here. It's like a little big stain. Interesting detail. Deep down the corridor's chamber. Where will we stop? Somewhere maybe later. Oh, I could have taken a picture here if I was fast enough and knew not to walk backwards. I guess I'm going to take this dreary way first, which leads to a very talismanted door which I can apparently enter. You know it's holy. There's the mirror I thought was going to happen. Say hi to the camera, me. That's how you gotta smile. Now, mirrors usually aren't good things either. I guess I chose to go down this route. I kind of want to wait to go down here and explore the other areas. Oh! The door locked behind me. How great is that? I should have explored more. It's okay, we'll be fine. We'll probably come back here or do something here later, but this obviously means something bad's gonna happen to us. Like it was all just a dream. Now then, if I am correct, here we go. Wait. I missed my opportunity to take a photo of you. Fucking missing photo opportunities, man. It's because I'm getting used to the controls and getting used to how this game's little systems work. The truth is out there, though. Oh. Can't say I didn't see a ghost coming after me coming. Should I run away from the ghost? Should I fight it? I'm running away for some reason, and the ghost seems pretty angry at me. I'm not sure if this is a runaway ghost or a fighting ghost, but we ran away anyway. He was still a pretty angry ghost. Boyfriend? Photo! Take out your camera, girl! Apparently that's not good enough for her. Him, whatever it's. It. He's now an it. This area is kind of similar to a hallway chamber in Fatal Frame 1. It wasn't exactly... Yeah, well, actually it was a tree. It's not exactly the same, it's just very similar. To the point where it made me think about it. And again, these kind of rooms make complete sense in a game like this, so I'll roll with it. It also either is very fucking dusty outside, or it's snowing. Oh, the snow isn't collecting. It also could be ash. Oh, excuse me, what? It also could be ash, or it could be anything of the sort similar to that. Which means I guess I just climb up here. Go, Rei, go! Now, is there only one door in here, or was there a series of doors? Looks like a series.
Stay here. Forever.
Got the picture. Almost missed it. So, they want me to stay here forever. I think I might have to deny their request. Against popular belief, I actually am not a big fan of black and white chromatic worlds. I also cannot walk down here like they wanted me to. Is that because of the ghost, or is there something... It's a dark forest that won't let me walk down that path for whatever reason. Probably it's their excuse for an invisible wall, which I'll take! It's not that bad of an excuse, all things considered. And was there another path over there? There was another path over there. Will I get another opportunity to photo myself with Ghost if I run this direction? Ghost opportunity.
Stay here. Forever.
I knew it was going to be another photo opportunity. It's going to be my excuse of why I can't run down there. Because apparently there's a ghost blocking the doors. Ah, well, got 1,000 points in total from all that. With all that, looks like we're going down this route. What does this say? You cannot save right now. I knew that was going to be a save point. But saving is not an option, so... Which means that we will obviously come back here, because that was a save point we couldn't use. A big open chamber. Well, oh my, I don't think this could lead to anything conspicuous. It's almost like there was some sort of ceremony being held here.
Wait! There's still something I need to say!
Apparently so. Rei, what do you have to say to your dead boyfriend? I had to tell you this, but I think that dead people can't hear you. Even if they do come back as ghosts and lead to the place they obviously have to go. So the loading times in this game are longer than the other games in my experience still. Then again, it might be the biggest game, so what do I know?
Are you okay?
Oh, it was nothing.
This so far is definitely the most cinematic of the Fatal Frame games.
This place is...
Hour 1, the sign. So apparently instead of days like the other Fatal Frame games, they work by hours. However, I bet I could play this hour for over an hour, and it still would be an hour. That's okay. There's a large door in the entry hall. This could be the entrance to the manor. Hanging on both sides of the door, there are candles that burn with a blue flame. I don't really remember, but maybe this is how I got in here, which we can confirm as we just saw a cinematic for it. Right now, the doors are firmly closed. Alright. We also have color. What's over here? Something which is not color. A few other things I want to comment. Apparently, Miku's voice sounds different to me. I'm not sure if it's the same actor. I don't think it is. Because Miku, the character with the ponytail that we've seen 2 times now, that is definitely the main character from the first Fatal Frame. Let's see, there are some old jars on the floor. There doesn't seem to be anything inside. Well, that's just unfortunate. There's a space close to the floor with jars in it. It is dark and I can't really see inside. Unless you use your handy-dandy camera. However, I don't trust crawl spaces like that at all. Whatever, we'll ignore you for now. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Is this a door? It's a door, but it's locked. The fence gate is locked with a padlock. There is a small door on the other side. The lock is engraved with a notched arrow design. Guess we have to find some notched arrows somewhere. So down the mysterious hallway. There are some old chests on the straw matting spread out on the eastern, or I guess earthen floor. The drawers are shut tight and I can't open them. They must have swollen with moisture. Alright, well it is snowing outside, so I guess this is a place that suffers from water damage frequently, maybe. There are some old chests on top of the straw matting, spread out on the earthen floor. They seem to be full of old nails and chisels, which is great because of what we were just dreaming about. Am I right? I think her name is Rika. Is it Rika? Yeah, it's Rika, I'm pretty sure. If it's not, I'll be corrected somewhere down the road. And over here... Actually, nope. Nothing to see here. There doesn't seem to be anything on it. Correct. I know on the wall of the passageway, there are some old candles and things inside. They just decided to strew away all these drawers all over the hallway for no good reason. Oh, I got herbal medicine. You can select the item in your item menu. Good to know. I wasn't even expecting anything. Some old sandals and things have been thrown inside. Well, there we go. We have our handy-dandy item. So we have 2 passageways here, a left and a right, as well as an area with lots of bars. There are bars in the way, by the wall by my feet, and cold air is blowing in from the other side. It looks like it is another corridor, like this one on the other side of the wall. Alright, before I take the stairs, I'm going to go take this route and see what I'm getting myself into. Non-conspicuously long hallways, with candles in the way as well. Where will we stop? I don't freaking know. Tell the girl. I sense a ghost. There we go. Got it before it disappeared. I didn't even see the ghost, but I could totally just start rumbling. 500 points, which means I'm probably going the right way. Ghosts usually point you to the right direction. Or they point you to a trap, so I either should be very, very careful, or just trust whoever I'm about to see. Hey there, ghost honey. How's it going for you? Wait. This hallway looks suspiciously similar to another one from another Fatal Frame game. Maybe I'm just overthinking this. It doesn't look exactly the same. It's just that its layout's very similar to one of the first hallways in Fatal Frame 2. You know, it's made by the same people. It makes sense that there's rooms similar to other rooms in this game, I guess. So I don't put too much thought into it. It's actually a lot different now that I'm seeing a more scanned out way in the room. It's just that it's got the levitated thing going for it that this room did in Fatal Frame 2. We got a few different entrances as well. Not sure which entrances are right or which ones are wrong. What I mean by right or wrong is that technically I can go inside any door, sure, but not all choices are made even. I could climb the ladders, but is there a way out on top of the middle platform? Here we go. Here's a way. Oh, there's girls. There's girls. I missed my photo opportunity. Hell. You just try to get yourself a good photo. Now this looks more like it's a sunken fireplace. A sunken fireplace seems to be a theme that runs throughout the Fatal Frame games. Not sure why, though. Anything over here by this drawer? There are some bold bowls inside the storage chest. They all seem to be broken. I can't see any that have been kept in their original shape. Delectable, my dear. There is a strangely shaped Japanese chest. Some of the doors seem to be locked. I can't open them. Roll with it then, honey. Let's see if we have nothing else here. Except a corner. I'm just going to accept that this corner was designed because they thought having a corner would be nice with the interior, which I say I can't disagree with. Okay, anything inside this drawer? They all seem broken. Let's see. There are some old bowls inside the storage chest. They all seem broken. I can't say if it's kept the original shape. Already read that, so now it's time to go up the staircase. Got it! You almost escaped me, but I got you. That one was worth 1,000 points. That's good. Soon we'll have all the upgrades. And a cutscene. Oh, did I not have my camera? Well, the dead hand decided to give it to me. Something is reflecting light. It's a camera, silly. Don't you work in a photography store? Also, speaking of photography, why is Miku still a photographer? I mean, sure, maybe if there's a direct reason, but I would think after suffering an experience that her brother killed involving photography, she'd probably be off the stuff by now. We got the camera obscura. It's an old-fashioned bellows camera. Some kind of occult markings in the chase metal cover, the whole body. It still looks to be in good condition. There is some old-fashioned Ryan carved on the back. Camera obscura. Maybe that's the name of the camera? Basic functions and shoot instructions added to file. You can consult the file screen by choosing File from the menu screen or the Start button, which I still have not looked at. We have obtained shinies, though. Did I just say something? Let's see. The surface of the folding screen is peeled off. I can just make out a trace of what looks like a pine tree. Pine tree markings. I'll roll with it. Actually, I think I just saw what I meant to look at. I keep on missing my opportunity to get the opportunity to say something. There we go. The black trunk has an old lock on it. It may be old, but it's still locked tight. And also we have our save stations in this game that appear to be blue lights. The blue flame in the lantern is lit. You can save now. Here we go. We have an album. We have a save point. Save screen looks lovely in this one. Apparently it only brings up the save menu when you're actually saving, though. I would like to save with 40 megabytes. Yes. Save my game. It's taking its your sweet time, though, I can tell you that much. It's Korean game data, I'll give it that. Saving play data. Seems like an opportunity to take a sip of water. There we go. Now let's see. Let's go on with Rei's adventure. Now then, return to the game, and onward for more adventures. Nothing to see to the left or right of us, which means it's time to go into Kimono Land. It's a land where everyone strews their kimonos all over the place, and decided to call it home. They call it home because it seems like everyone died around kimonos. Remember, kids, don't wear kimonos, they'll kill you. There's some dying equipment in the cupboard. Like, it says dying as in like it was died. I'm not sure. Whatever the case, it's probably a kimono, because kimonos are dyed. Hello, magical door in front of me. Where do you lead? You say there's probably a ghost in here that's going to attack me? You're not nonsense. It's not like I can hear a clanking sound coming from this general direction, which probably is one of those pre-stains that go clink, clink, clink. Everyone's just crazy around here. Actually, isn't this the area I was at earlier? Or am I crazy? Whatever the case, there's definitely a clang, clang, clanking coming from in here, which means we should probably go investigate and get attacked by some form of ghost. Is it through here? The door panels are torn, and I can see into the room. It's a big room, and several lights seem to be burning, but it's dark in the corners and hard to see. It is fairly dark in there, I must admit. And again, where in this house is it not dark? Now, who expects the ghost to pop up fairly shortly? The clanking's coming from this direction. A peephole has been opened in the wall. The sound seems to be coming from here. Stand in front of the hole and press X button to have a look through it. Is it gonna be like the Fatal Frame 4 and Mechanic? Let's take a peek. It was a ghost painting. Now it's a ghost laughing and crying. My controller's rumbling, but I'm walking forward anyway. Ghosty, ghosty, ghosty. Don't think I don't know you're around the corner. I got a camera obscura ready to be shoved up your whatever it is that you want it to be shoved up into. You can make the decision for yourself. Or not. My controller is still rumbling. Creepy. Did I get a good photo? Oh, it's got a picture someplace in the photo. Weird.
Stay back. Go away.
Maybe I just wanted to take a nice fancy photo of you, madam. Why would she want me to go away? I was giving her the time and glamour of her life. Also photo evidence for the newspapers, but that's another story.
Want to see anymore?
Okay, I got the photo before it disappeared. Good. 1,000 points. That one did make me startle me a slight bit. That means onward and onward we go. I say we get out of this creepy ass hallway. Good for story importance though. Kimonos, you never let me down in knowing that there's something dead behind you. You should stop killing people. Alright. Which means if we pull from here, let's save our... No, not over there, silly. We're gonna save our game, because we got ourselves some good points. That's what Fatal Frame's all about. It's a point collecting system. We collect points to upgrade our cameras to make stronger pictures. I'll overwrite that. And complete. Means we're all set up here. Down the magical stairway we go. Where will it... Don't pull out your camera. I almost forgot that was not the run button. Oh. Gain a photo sense here. Taking more lovely pictures for the camera. Well, I caught that picture. Don't you even dare and try and tell me I missed the opportunity. I very much well caught it. Whatever. Guess I missed it. Guess I don't know how to wield myself a camera. Still so many doors left to check. I think I made the map button this button. There is a door here. Previously, there were doors I skipped as well. Make that door, like, singular instead of plural. It's not this door. I should probably check the door from the way I came. But I will admit, I'm tempted to walk forward and discover what's forward. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go backwards. Let me go backwards before I continue. I want to check the thing I missed after I changed my camera angle. There we go. Now I can see the door.
Have you seen him? Where did he go?
The explanation of battle controls have been added to the files. Well, that's why I told me I'm about to be attacked, besides my controller rumbling.
You killed Daddy.
I didn't kill Daddy. I don't even know who Daddy is now then. According to my ghost senses that I need to get readjusted to. There you guys are. Get away. It's a mother and a child ghost, or whatever. Oh, I missed getting attacked just barely. Now then, run away, run away, run away. Stop teleporting wherever you deign, please. Well, there they are. They're about to attack me. Take a death picture, and whoa, one for a shutter charge. That was a shutter charge. That's new. You tell me where your husband's been. I'm not your fucking husband caretaker. I'm over here. Smile for the camera, honey. And shutter charge. Apparently, that would be called a zero shot in the other Fatal Frame games. I'm not sure what they're setting themselves up for. Now the ghosts. There you are. Let's go meet them up. And another lovely picture. Well, it's not the child's fault. Why'd you take your rage into battle? Seriously, the child didn't even try to attack me. It was your dang fault, woman. The child was just a fucking victim of your bad mothering. Seriously, who takes their child in for let's kill the random girl who entered the mansion night? I say you should send her to a babysitter, a ghost babysitter or something. Now then, behind this closed door is a space, a whole lot of nothing going on here. I do like the dark, though. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to head backwards, though. Did I collect something? Apparently.
If only I died too. It's not my fault that I'm the only one that survived. I should have been taken. I didn't survive because I wanted to. I had no choice. If I had just had more hands, I would have. I didn't survive because I wanted to. I had no choice. So if I had died with everyone else, yes, if I had died with everyone else, then I would.
Are you alright?
That other one!
Let me sleep forever.
Rei? Is everything okay? I heard you cry out. Well, I was worried. You've been having so many nightmares lately.
What? I'm fine.
But
I just had a bad dream.
Collection of thoughts I have, but I think I'll share after these cutscenes if we're certainly done. Which I don't think they are yet. Was it all just a dream? Anyway, I better get up. The tattooed woman, so the bruise appears. Oh. During the course of the game, when you find new information, it will be recorded in the notebook. When there is a new entry in the notebook, the title will appear in the top right. You can access the notebook from the game if you press the L1 button. While the item name is shown in the top right, you can refer to that item. Alright, so we have some new stuff to read up on. Something which I can add as well, a few notes. For starters, I'm surprised I took the right way the first time without even really trying. In fact, I thought I was going in an orthodox way, but I guess not. I wish I had more time to explore some of the side paths in that last area. I might have missed stuff. Anyways, though, next of all, I'm gonna guess that the tattooed woman is our main enemy. She seems like she's the ghost who might be the chaser who we can't kill till towards the very end of the game. And I'm guessing she is part of that ritual that we saw a flashback of not too long ago involving the sheet and being plied into stuff. Third of all, in the live stream stuff, Bagel, why would you want her outfit? All she has is like tattoos all over her body and pants. Not sure that's much of an outfit there. Third of all, as I was gonna say fourth of all, really, it's kind of cool they have a location outside your dream world. Cause seriously, I guess in this game it's just all ghosts in our dreams. That's okay though. Now then, incidents. The bruise appears. I felt a sharp pain in my shoulders when I woke up. For a moment I thought I could see some kind of bruise on my skin, but when I looked again, there was nothing there. Was it just a dream? No, silly. Well, actually, yes, it was a dream, but this all seems to be part of a dream, so whatever. We have two locations that we can read up on. We have one right here, the abandoned house. I wasn't motivated enough to find out much about the place before I went. About all I know was that it was supposed to be haunted. Oh, there was another page there, actually. What was behind the strange daydream vision I had in that house in the snow? Was I just worn out, still scarred by the accident? Or are the rumors true? Was he really there? The Manor of Sleep. The ruined house I wandered in my dream the night I got back after my vision on that assignment. Something about it reminded me of the haunted house where I saw you. It seemed too real to be a dream. Daydreams, visions, maybe I'm just tired. And finally, people. USO. My fiancé. He was an editor who worked on books of folklore, philosophy, and anthropology, or anthropology, whatever big word that is. We met as students. He was the opposite of me in every way, quiet and kind, like gently falling rain, like a soft shower that washes everything clean. He passed away 2 months ago in an accident caused by my careless driving. Miku Hinasaki. Miku Hinasaki, younger sister of Yu's best friend. She lives with me now and works as my assistant. I haven't met her brother. He told me she had lost a relative in an accident. She helps me out in all kinds of ways, not just with work. She's cheerful and hardworking. If not for her, I don't know how I would have made it through after you passed away. The tattooed woman. The woman who appears in my dream of the manor, her whole body covered in blue tattoo. She came closer and I ran away before I knew what was happening. All I remember is an intense fear. I can still feel her cold, stabbing fingers on the back of my shoulder where she touched me. It's hard to believe it was only a dream. It was only a dream. I have no idea what you guys are talking about right now. On the stream, at least. The people on YouTube will not make any sense to them. Mother and daughter. The mother and child who appeared in my old dream in old-fashioned kimonos. Appeared in my dream, yep. They were looking for someone, calling out in sad voices to him. Who could they be? Probably dead people. Anyways, though we've now learned everything we ever wanted to know, here's a map of my house. I have a closet. This is also the start menu we haven't seen yet. Looks pretty nice. I'll look more at it later. Right now, let's investigate this room. I don't feel like sleeping now. Well, I did just get up, so that probably has something to do with it. How about you, radio? There isn't any tape I want to listen to now, which means this definitely will be a recurring place. I thought there was something over there, actually. Doesn't look like there's something over there, or maybe I'm just crazy. What's the little box over there? Nothing. On this shelf, I keep my photo books and newspapers. Miku brought most of the photography books for me. She has a good eye for these things, but most of them I have hardly even glanced at. Alright. There are several handmade scented candles on top of the desk. Miku made them. She probably made them especially for me in mind, but for that reason I can't bring myself to light them, and so they just sit there, unlit and unused. Well, it seems like Miku does everything for you. I guess you are in grieving and all that right now, though, so that makes sense. A few fashion magazines lie tossed aside. I used to do this kind of work as well, and used to like reading the magazines too, but it's not the kind of thing I can enjoy anymore. So what about this side of the table? Apparently all sides of the table have a different story. You aren't going to comment your coffee mug? How about these photos? Pieces of my work are pinned up on the wall. There are more scenery shots now than there used to be. I don't feel ready yet for people or for projects that involve taking pictures of people. Ah, still in the grieving old process now. Trash cans, our pink fluffy chair. Oh, look at our pink fluffy chair. Ah, I still have the camera. Look at it. It's all futony. I should buy that chair for myself. On the desk are a sketchbook and an appointment book Miku made for me to keep track of all my work assignments. Squeezed into the corner of the page is a handwritten warning, don't work too hard. Maybe I have been working too hard since that day, but that's the way I prefer it right now. Things to keep your mind off things, and why the fuck does Miku do everything for you? Ria, or whatever your name is, you don't know how to run your life at all, do you? I'm also assuming this is my closet. Hello, closet. Oh wait, actually this is outside. I want to check out my closet first. Nothing against you, house, but the closet sounds appetizing to me right now. Closet. And inside my closet, I have a whole lot of... My clothes are thrown carelessly into the closet. I've never been a tidy person, and unless I make a real effort, things soon get like this. Miku must not have seen it here yet. She would never have left it in this state. That's okay. Miku apparently is taking care of you. Quite the mother figure. Apparently. Now then, let's head on downstairs, because I'm going to take a guess that Miku made us breakfast too, didn't she? What is she, my fucking servant? Alright. Now if we take a look around, we might as well...
Good morning, Rei.
Good morning, Miku. You want your photo taken? So it's about the only thing I do around the house these days. What's in here? Even though this is my house, I don't really like to go into a room with it without permission. I know Miku wouldn't care at all, though. Yeah, apparently you know Miku. This is Miku's room, so apparently we don't want to visit Miku's room. For whatever reason. Yu's room. Ever since the accident, I try not to come in here unless I have a good reason. Well, that's a way to make excuses of why I won't enter certain rooms inside the house, I guess. Now what's down here? The restroom? Oh, it's the stairs downstairs. Well, I don't like stairs, so I'm going to look out the window instead. A bright-colored roll-down shade hangs over the window. Miku picked it out and bought it for us the other day. Miku! Why you fucking take over my house? I mean, I've played as you before, Rei, so sure I have a bit more of a connection to you here, but whatever. Whatever. A bright-colored roll screen. I know. Apparently Miku bought them for us. I've lost control of my life. Miku is now all that stands with me. Miku, did you cook me breakfast? That's what you do, right? You do. Good morning, Rei. It looks like it's going to rain all day today, too. You don't have to work so much this week, so why don't you try to relax? Rei, you've been working too much lately. You were woken up by a bad dream this morning. Not to mention what happened when you were out collecting data the other day. Anyway, let's try to take it easy today. That reminds me, there was a letter. It's addressed to you. Letter from K1. You know, I just want to make this comment, though. It's pretty surprising that the person sent me a letter in the mail, and they even deliberately wrote it as letter from K1, because they know that there's a series of letters to come after this. And they couldn't stuff all the paper in a single envelope. They fucking wrote us a novel, but they just sent it in pieces. So here's letter to K from K1. Dear you, sorry for not writing for this so long. How are things with your fiancé? I'm continuing my investigation of the urban legend. Like I thought, my niece's symptoms bear many similarities to the strange disease associated with the urban legend. What the fuck? I can't turn the page like that. Apparently, I am locked from turning the page. What, is there some curse here? Yeah, whatever. I think most of the story is groundless rumor, but I've heard there was a psychiatric study done. If you have it, I'd like to see it. Maybe it'll provide a clue. I'm taking a break from all my other work to devote myself to studying the urban legend. I'd like your help. According to the documents I've studied, that camera I sent you is apparently a rare camera obscura. Given where I found it, it may have some connection to the missing people in the urban legend. If you hear anything, please tell me. Regards, Kei Amakura. And you think that Miku's gonna comment and recognize the camera obscura because she's used the same camera before? In fact, in the Fatal Frame series, not including Fatal Frame 4 because I believe that's a prequel, she was the first one to weld the camera. It's from Kei Amakura. He's written several times before. Have you still not told him about you? Use camera obscura? I wonder if it would be in Yu's room. Uh-oh. Hey, Miku. Miku. Why don't you make yourself useful and not block the passageway? Alright, I'm also taller than you. And yet, you do all the work. Now, who's the real woman here, right? Now, let's check out my handy-dandy notebook and learn more about people. Kei Amakura. I've never met him personally, but he was a friend of you. He used to write from time to time. You seem to have known lots of people, both professionally and privately. According to the letter, he and you were doing research in urban legends. Maybe the camera obscura was somehow connected with that. I should tell him about the accident. You probably should, because you know, once he figures out that all these letters they sending to the point where he decided to number his letters are he's writing to a person who's dead. What if he gets a letter back, and then you write to him and you tell him that he's dead? You know how creepy that would be to find out that he's been receiving letters back from a person who's dead? Of course, you could think that you're pranking him, but the storage space under the stairs, it's full of old newspapers and magazines. Apparently that's what she likes collecting. Newspapers and magazines. Hey, it's what I collect too. Not really. What is this? A magazine? It's the corner of an ornamental potted plant. Okay. You said more a second ago, but I missed it. Frickin' A. I wanted to read. Reading is for fun. Stuck to the refrigerator doors are my work schedule, a calendar with the supermarket discount days marked on it, and post-it notes with recipes on them. Miku cooks all the meals. I knew it! She seems to enjoy doing chores around the house. I don't know what I'd do without her, really. Honestly speaking. Alright, if I look over here. So, what do you do in your own house there, Rei? The tableware is kept here inside the cupboard. Used stains are kept clean here, too. In case you ever comes home. From here, you can look across the counter and see the whole of the living room. A real mom's eye view. What are you saying, Rei? You're sexist to what? I guess Miku, because she seems to be the mom character here. Alright. The sink is cleanly polished. This feels more like Miku's place than mine. You're telling me here, lady. You fucking Miku took over your house and did whatever the fuck she wanted with it. And she's not even asking you how you feel. You're probably too depressed and in your own personal bubble to fucking care. But I just want to say, Miku's like, she's like a fucking android. She fucking laid out her stuff here. It's like, I must clean, burp, burp. But she just started cleaning everything and styling how she would style it. The best roommate, apparently. And she's like, I don't think Miku trusts you, Rei. I don't think she trusts you to take care of yourself. Anyways, though. Now we're gonna roll over this way. This microwave. Miku hardly ever asked for anything, but she's begged me to buy her this microwave. It wasn't cheap, but we've been eating all kinds of new things since we got it. No thanks to me, though. The only thing I use it for is heating up instant meals. And Hot Pockets. Alright, now if we roll over this way. The large oven range with a 4-burner stove. I was determined to get the most out of it when we moved, but in fact, I've not used it at all except for boiling water or fixing a simple meal. Why do we have such a big house? Do we get a lot of money for our job? I don't know. There's also an invisible wall here. I'm just going to put it down to the fact that Miku is a psychic and she is fucking locking me out of my own house. Probably can't go out here. Or I surprisingly can. Oh, it's the front. Wow, our house is bigger than I anticipated. Did I come from? No. So if that's this way, what's over here? A faint light pierces the curtains and shines through into the entrance area. Here's the exit entrance. There's shoes. Miku's shoes, I would bet. Let's see, down here. Miku's low-heeled shoes are under the shop. Miku! If we cleared away used shoes, there would be plenty of room for all of Miku's. Miku? Miku, what are you doing with my house? No, I can't go out here, right? The front door is kept locked. Since that day, I don't leave the house unless I have to for work. That's okay. You seem to have a pretty big house, so I guess everything's pretty cool with that. I'm surprised you have enough money to get by, but then again, maybe Miku pays the bills too, I don't know. Hi, bathroom mirror. I can see my face reflected in the mirror above the wash basin. Maybe I've lost a little weight again. Smile for the camera, pretty. Alright. No, I did not mean to take 2 pictures. I meant to put my camera away. It's just the buttons are still getting adjusted too. So let's see what you have to say. I can see my face reflected in the mirror above the wash basin. That's what a mirror does, Rei. Good job. Nothing else around the place. I know you can see your face. This is what Rei does all day. She contemplates that everything's Miku's inside the house. She has weird haunted dreams. Occasionally she goes out to take pictures, and she's fascinated by the smallest things. Next she's going to be telling me what a bathtub does. Miku takes care of washing the clothes too. It's a real help. I've never been good at housework. Why, are you fucking married to Miku? Was she your housewife? She's been complaining these past few days that she can't hang the clothes out to dry because of the rain. Fucking woman always bitching at me. No, there is no one in the bath. Even when I'm busy, I like to soak in the tub every day. Well, at least you have some form of responsibility. Alright. Roll this way. Recently, though, I've just been taking showers. Well, thank you for detailing your hygiene route. So now, what else is up in our house? This is our old-style Japanese room. A clothes chest that Miku brought with her from home. Inside are Miku's kimonos and the funeral mourning that I have worn just once. Cool. Cool there. Inside here. I feel like I'm looking at Miku's house when I'm looking at Rei's here. Oh well, what's inside this closet? The darkness. As well as cushions and bedding, the closet is full of used old books, still where we left them when we first moved in. I have never looked inside them. I guess they must be do something with his work. Well, that's depressing. How about this side? Nothing. We also have a fireplace. Use altar. You. Well. That was me stiffing, because I'm imagining her stiffing use altar. I'm weird. Alright, now then. Nothing else through here. Is there anything? I think I missed a few doors this direction. Yes, I did. I knocked on the toilet door, but it looks like no one is inside. That is usually how toilet doors work, when there's only one person who lives in your house named Miku and she's in the fucking kitchen. Or living room, or wherever she was. Now then, here's our photo room. It also stopped the music. In this cupboard, or in this cardboard box, are plastic bottles containing developer and fixer fluids for developing photographs. In the plastic barrel is the kerosene we use in winter. Kerosene, I think is how it's pronounced. This was supposed to be a storeroom, really, but they put in a sink so I could develop my pictures here. Because this is all I do. I don't have any film I can develop now. I do find it kind of amusing that this is the first Fatal Frame game that has a photo room. You think that seems so obvious, but I think this is the first one that actually has anything like this. I don't have any film I can develop right now. Yep, you don't have any film to develop right now, even though you took several pictures in your dreams last night, so I don't know what that was all about. On this shelf, I keep the negatives on my work photos. You think that she means the negative photos, but she actually just means negative photos, and it's photos that put her down. Anyways, though, let's go back on out. Yeah, here we go, music started back up. I was gonna wonder if the music would start back up or not. I wish I had a house this nice. Especially since this is probably her first house. It's very big, given she has roommates and all that, but... we use the space for storing the cleaning things and other tools, since some of these cardboard boxes haven't been touched since we moved in. Well, that's cool. I also like how doors close themselves automatically. Are you sure you aren't possessed by a door-closing ghost? A ghost who has OCD for closing doors? Anyways, though, that was that part of the house. Let's head on back out. And Hachalakahukahu, Mrs. Miku. Or should I call you Master of the Dungeon? We decided against having a TV in our own rooms and bought a bigger one for the living room instead. I hardly watch it at all these days. Asumiku, that is a very nice hair ornament you have there. You gonna have a comment about the couch? Nope. Do we have a balcony here behind this big window? Outside the window is a small garden. A light drizzle has been falling for several days now. It's been some time since I last tended the garden. I'm guessing that Miku takes care of that too, right? Miku, thank you for weighing hand on me to do whatever the hell you do all day. Miku, picture, go-go! And another picture for the collection. Anyways, let me do what I'm actually supposed to do and check out my dead boyfriend's room. No, not that button. We're checking my dead boyfriend's room. Dead boyfriend, I'm coming. Better knock before I enter. He might be doing dead things. Now then, we'll go over this way. Knock, knock. There was something about some sort of camera obscura that you owned written in that letter. The camera obscura. Could it be the same camera I saw in my dream? Well, you was in your dream, so I guess it wouldn't be too surprising if the camera obscura you had was also in your dream. Alright. Let's go inside and see what the hell you had. Let's take a look-sees.
Rei, may I help you with something?
Oh, I just wanted to ask you.
A thin ray of sunlight comes in through the drawn curtains. It is always raining here. Whenever I hear the sound of the rain, I can't help thinking back to what happened that day. So you're saying your house is cursed? Okay. On the shelf are a letter and a camera similar to the one I saw in my dream. It looks like the letter from K. Looks like, yeah. Letter from K2. Apparently he sent the second letter before sending the first. Huh. Dear you, during my research on the Manor of Sleep urban legend, I finally made it to a certain deserted village lost even from the map. I found this camera in a huge abandoned house near that village. So what, is it talking about the village from Fatal Frame 2? I think it is. my niece, Mio, when my... Yep, it was that. My niece Mia, when Maya disappeared, she caused you a lot of trouble, so you probably remember her, saw this camera, and she was seared stiff. I wonder if it reminded her of the unspeakable incident. For now, I'd like you to take care of the camera. You know about my antique, so could you look after it for me? Or could you look it over for me? I don't think you'll be able to reach me for a bit, but I'll contact you, so let me know what you find then. Regards, Kei Makura. I recognize Kei Makura as well, so... Letter from K2 added to the file. That's okay. Could this camera be the same as the camera obscura I saw in my dream? Camera obscura. This isn't older than the one in the dream, and the inscription on the back is illegible. Even so, it does look very similar to the camera obscura. I tried pushing the shutter button, but there was no response. Looks like it's broken. There is still an old film inside the camera obscura. Musty film. The film looks pretty old, but it doesn't seem to have been spoiled by being exposed at all. What could be on it? I wonder if I can develop it in the dark room. Alright, we learn more about the magic, which is no, not that button. The camera obscura, silly. Articles. An old camera etched with the words camera obscura. I found a camera like the one I picked up in my dream in Yu's room. Apparently Kai sent it to him. Is this the same camera I saw in my dream? Well, you just said you picked the camera up like that in your dream, so probably... Also, he talked about a dream manor. Come on, Rei, be smart here. Put stuff together. You. And now we watch a very creepy scene as Rei crawls up and goes into a ball in the bed and starts sniffing. That's my joke with Rei, now officially. Sorry, Rei, you're way too obsessed. I know why. I mean, I understand. It's been 2 months since your fiance died. I don't think anyone would be having hard times after that. But it's so easy to make jokes about. Especially since you've done things that kept his room in touch and haven't touched anything that he's touched. But there are typed and handwritten letters on the desk, along with several books. I have hardly touched anything in here since that day. I just can't bring myself to tidy everything away. There's a notebook left down at the top of the desk. Perhaps somebody was in the middle of working. What do you mean, somebody? Do other people live in Yu's room or something? It'd be you who was working on it, stupid. Or, I mean, silly. On the urban legend, which is 11 pages long, so let's get ready for a long one. Many of the urban legends classified as Lost Village are modeled on real incidents, such as a village was ruined when one villager massacred the others. They are often an, amalgamation of well-known actual incidents, legend, and oral tradition. Settings such as the isolated mountain village or bygone customs like night tryst or ceremonies often act to trigger the incident themselves, and these in turn become the motive for urban legends. The reason for the popularity of urban legends may lie in the notion of the view of the country from the city, or the modern bias towards the ancient. To people in the modern city, the village in the wilderness and those who live there are different. Perhaps that scorn or fear finds expression in the urban legend. For that reason, the setting of the legend must be that isolated mountain village. Further, bygone customs are attractive elements that end up acting to provoke the incident. As a case in point, there is the story about the area around the Minaki Dam where Mayu went missing. Yep, I knew they were going to talk about the Lost Village where Miyu and Mayu were going Fatal Frame 2. The Lost Village. In the mountains in the Minamaki area, there was once a massacre in the so-called Lost Village. Years ago, on the night of a certain festival, there was a giant massacre and the village disappeared from the map. Only one woman survived, which was, of course, Mio. If you walk in the forest where the village once lay, there is a small guardian statue, and if you continue, you will come to the shrine gate that forms the entrance to the village. If you should pass through the gate, you will never return. The night of the massacre continues in this village where day will never again break, and a woman's horrific laugh rings throughout the village, which of course is Sai. Next, we have the Manor of Bizarre Murders, where the same tragedy recurs. Its scale is smaller, but generally speaking, it resembles the pattern of the village as it is made up of elements based on true incidents, which is again the manor from Fatal Frame 1. Below is an example of this. It has to do with my Fuyu's disappearance. My Fuyu, of course, is Miku's brother. The House of Mutilation. In the mountain area of Himuro, there remains a manor where years ago there was said to be a massacre. There have been many vanishings in the nearby forest, and many of the spirited away are said to end up in the manor. Their corpses have been found with both hands, legs, and heads veered off. One more example of the seemingly related Manor of Sleep. And I think that this one, the mansion I read about before, was probably the mansion in Fatal Frame 4, I think? I think it's that. One more example is a seemingly related Manor of Sleep urban legend that I'm researching now. The Manor of Sleep legend was packed up in various magazines in the 1960s, but incidents with very similar characteristics can be found here and there in older media. This newspaper is from the early 1900s, and it is of no relation to when the Manor of Sleep legend was taken up, but the background of the spirited aways and those people later. Conditions bear many similarities to the Manor of Sleep urban legend. I'm still investigating, but these incidents may trace back to the 19th century, and I have seen legends in several folklore books that may have become the basis for the Manor of Sleep. The House of Sleep urban legend. Perhaps this is what Kai was asked to investigate. Well, it makes sense because it was inside Kai's letters, silly. You add a well-organized notebook on urban legends to your file, and she has to specifically mention it's well-organized because the actual character of Rei is very unorganized. So to her, a paper that's 11 pages long and in order is well organized. After you have received new information, you may find related books and documents in bookcases or desk. An old newspaper is stuck in the notebook, which is going to tell us about what exactly? Series of vanishings from across region. Alright, let's read this thing. According to sources, before dawn yesterday, a mother and daughter who live in Maijora village went missing. The missing are Maiki Kuzuhara and her daughter Kozu. Since last year, the two have been searching for Kuzuhara's missing husband. The two reportedly wandered the mountains nearly every day. The informant says I hadn't seen them for several days, so I went to visit them. There was no answer, so I went inside, but they were gone. I only saw some black suit-like marks. Similar disappearances are being reported across the area, and some are calling them spirited aways, which is obviously the first ghost that we fought last night in our dream, the woman and the child. Still a terrible mother. You add the newspaper article, series of vanishings across regions, to your file. There are typed and handwritten letters and several books left out on the desk. Okay, that's cool. Now let's read our new information in our notebook. Use research. According to the notebook left on his desk, U.S. researcher was doing some research for Kei Amakura. His notes are full of accounts of old urban legends and newspaper clippings about disappearances and people who were spirited away. Cool. Don't think there's anything else right now, so let's continue. The bookshelves are full of volumes of folklore, philosophy, and anthropology. They're all books he used for his works, or ones that were published by his company. There was a time when I used to be interested in them, but it was only a passing phase. In the bookcase in the book Occultism that Amakura wrote about in his letter. And another thing, in the book, here we go, let's read about Occultism. Only 4 pages long. The camera obscura is a device used to capture the other world made by occultist Kunakara Aso. From the late 19th to the early 20th century, he tried to communicate with and get proof of the other world. The term occultist refers to people involved in the movement to verify Eastern thought using contemporary Western technology. Kunihiko Aso is a prime example of such an occultist. The camera obscura was one of his quintessential experiments. He modified the at the time still rare camera. Okay, at the time that makes sense. By adding a special lens and film. It was supposed to capture unbelievable things, normally invisible to the naked eye, like a so-called different phase interval in spirits and ghosts. They are very rare nowadays, but apparently these cameras are still traded among curio dealers. Most have been broken, and we have lost the chance to see the other world as well as Aso's achievements for eternity. We added the camera obscura and real proof in the spirit world to your file. After you have received new information, you may find related books and documents in bookshade. Okay. Trying to teach me that things have been added to my file because I've now learned more. What did I say about this? Oh yeah, I just said that. So now, more things to read, because we read something, then we gotta read more things. A scholar in the occult who lived in the second half of the 19th century. He used the technology of the West to make various machines designed to prove the existence of the other world. The camera obscura was one of his inventions. According to the book, it could photograph supernatural objects existing in an alternate plane. Was he somehow connected to the Manor? And we also have learned more about the camera obscura. The old camera was designed by a man with the surname as USO to photograph images of spirits and ghosts. But what was the camera doing inside the Manor? Alright, learning more and more. Used clothes are still hanging inside his closet. I decided not to tidy them away. Once they were in boxes, I knew they'd never come out again. Oh, well, that's depressing. Nothing more to read, so I think we're almost able to leave Yu's room. After we look at his used boxes, after what happened, I tried to sort through his things, but after a while, I just couldn't go on anymore. And I haven't touched it at all since. Well, that's a shame. What's inside his closet? Probably a whole lot of boxes, knew it. I can't investigate them, though. So, that's a shame. So, after taking I don't know how much time reading files inside Yu's room, let's get out of here. Open sesame. Miku, are you done cooking breakfast yet? I just do what I do all day and be super productive by doing nothing. So let's see how Miku's hanging in there. Miku! Breakfast! So you're gonna be standing in the same place? You're still staying in the same place, but you've turned your position a little bit.
It's raining again.
That's all you have to say. And why are you looking out that window, not into our garden?
It's raining again. It's raining again. It's raining again.
Okay. Well, you're just the conversationalist.
Rei, you've been working too hard. You should get some rest.
What are you trying to tell me to do, woman? Do you know that you're killing me? I don't know you know this, but I'm experiencing a haunted mansion in my sleep. You, Miku, are you trying to get me out of the picture? Have you finally decided you want to steal my house as your own? You've taken over the rest of my house, but you can't take me out of the picture. I'm calling it. Miku's the devil. I mean, okay, we're probably fine with all that. Fucking go take some rest, you son of a...
It's raining again.
Shut up about you and your rain. I'll go the fuck to sleep, and I'll overcome your devilish tricks. So... I don't trust Miku. I don't care the fact that I play as you in the first Fatal Frame game. I'm on to you and your dirty secrets. I bet your brother died and you need me for some satanic ritual to resummon him, right? Now let's go the fuck to sleep. See where that's all going. Alright, so Miku told us to go to bed. Apparently we have no control over our lives. If Miku tells me to go to sleep, I guess I'm going to sleep. Good night. I don't feel like sleeping now. Well, that means what do you feel like doing? Top of the desk. I know there's scented candles that Miku put for you because Miku's taking over our lives. See the whole picture here. Oh, we can also open doors faster if you're right. The more you know. The more you know. Now then. So I'm obviously supposed to do something. I bet there's some file somewhere I need to read. I bet I know where I need to go, actually. There was the place full of books that I hadn't read in forever that had my dead boyfriends, whatever, on them. I bet that's where I'm supposed to go to learn more about dead boyfriends. Alright, dead boyfriend. I know you left a lot of books in here that I haven't touched in years. Do I need to do stuff involving you now? The closet is taken up with cardboard boxes full of used old books untouched since we first moved in. I thought I was going to be right about that, because it seemed like a good place to stuff the next file I need before I go to freaking sleepy head. How outside this closet? Oh wait, I need to develop the photos! Right, I got photos I need to develop inside the photo room. I almost forgot. I was about to go in here and I was thinking, wait a second, I got the musty photos I need to develop. Right. That was a thing. I almost forgot since I had to read too much. So anyways, let's develop some... Okay. I was going to go there anyway. Here you go. An old roll of film from inside the camera obscura. There's definitely something on the film. I wonder if I can develop it. This was the photo that you took last night. When, in fact, yeah, that was the photo you took last night. Are you traveling in the past, Rei? I do want to develop the film because it's the only thing I can actually develop. The picture reveals a woman that... Okay, I'm probably just seeing things, or I'm seeing this wrong, but does that look like the woman has a left bulging eye coming out of her? Am I the only one who sees that? Probably not, but it really looks like she has like an eye coming... I'm pretty sure it's something else, but it looks like her eye's bulging out of her sockets on the left side, so it looks kind of creepy to me. So then... maybe it's just my imagination. I think it looks like that to me, okay? An image has appeared of a crying woman, just as I thought. I must have taken this during that dream. All the film has been developed. The camera obscura, the abandoned house, the picture I took in my dreams. Maybe if I investigate this woman, I can find something out. Investigate the woman in what, your dreams? Hate to tell you, but you're sounding kind of crazy here, Rei. I'm pretty sure Miku will take care of it. Just tell Miku. She'll take care of everything. She's actually taken care of this sort of stuff before. Alright, so we go through here. Miku's just the fucking everything, I guess. Alright, Miku, is it raining again? Oh, here, I actually will show the picture. Miku, about the woman in this picture, I was wondering if I could get you to try and find out as much about her as you can. What?! Rei! Listen to yourself here for a second. You say I need to go investigate this woman, and what do? You go and tell Miku to do it for you. What do, Rei? What do? You're telling me... Anyways, though. Anything is fine. Yes, well, this is a very old picture, so... I found it in Yu's room. It's okay if you can't find anything out. There was just something about her.
Understood. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Miku bot, transform and roll out! If you show the photos you've developed to Miku, sometimes you can ask her to investigate them for you. Because we have lost control of our lives. Anyways, though. If you have them investigated, you can come talk to Miku later to get books and other information. Go, Miku bot, go! Night has fallen. If you check the bed with the X button, you can sleep. By checking the camera obscura on the desk, you can save your progress. Camera obscura, I want to save my game. There is a camera obscura on the desk. You can save now. I would like to save if at all possible. However, though, I think I make my save in the second save file on account that the first save file there's directions I never had a chance to check. Alright, save complete. All is good with the world. Miku! I need to check up on Miku, right? I don't trust her in the slightest, except I do, because I already like Miku. Still need to check her up on her, though. The house seems a lot different at night. Alright, Miku. This is Miku's room. Is Miku still downstairs in the kitchen? I guess it's worth a shot. Miku! I'm making sure you aren't fucking overworking yourself, woman. You tell me I've been working too hard lately. Look what the fuck you're doing. Okay, I'll go look back here. Nope, it's just old newspapers and magazines. Part of my collection. Is Miku in the kitchen? Miku! Fuck! She's now in her natural habitat. I mean, what? If we go over this way... I have to go over this way. I'm sorry. Now then. I'm pretty sure this is pajamas. That's where I just came from. What the fuck am I doing? I'm not going back in there. I need to investigate all the rooms. The bathroom light is on. Bathroom light? My hello picture. What better time to take a picture than right then? Wait, what? A chill breeze escapes from the empty bathroom. That's kind of weird. You have something to say about Miku still? Alright, Miku has been worried. Yes, that's how that works again. Last time I'm going to check is you. And then my photo room. And then I'll go to bed for the night. Because, of course, creepiness is kicking back in. You, and me, and you too. Alright. Check out the photo room. Is there anything cool inside here? This is where I keep all my photos. So nothing inside here. There's nothing to do in the house before we go to sleep, really. If we weren't done investigating things, we could investigate, but that's not going to happen. So off to the sleep lanes I go. I'll be honest, I like horror games that sort of have a hub like this, though. Especially since I have a theory that then the hub is going to transform during the course of the game. That's my theory, though. Don't you steal. Alright, so outside I have nothing really going on. Let's go upstairs and finally go the fuck to sleep. Gonna climb it here. Gonna climb it now. Gonna climb it here. All the way to the street. Let's go off to bed. And actually, let's use room. I should check use room before I go to sleep. Your room is the last room I need to check tonight. Sleep well, dead boyfriend. God, your room is dark. Just as dark as it was in the daytime. Ha! So, nothing in use room. Let's just get on out and go to sleep. No, I've never played this game before. Now then, let's break on through here. And let's go off to bed.